I absolutely hope to God that this is not true. And if it is true, if I had of partaken, I would be feeling so disgusted, violated, just tainted. Oh my God. Let's take a look at this.
Epstein is talking about he wants everyone in the world to have his DNA. He didn't say I want every woman in the world to have my baby. He said I want everyone in the world to have my DNA. And he's working with and communicating with the people that are making the RNA. And he's talking about utilizing that as a delivery system with some of his own DNA. It's quite possible, after me reading that everyone that has gotten that Jabberwowski is walking around with Epstein's DNA in their body. If he was successful, there are millions of people walking around with some of his genetic code inside of them so that he can live on forever through everyone else. This is narcissism 10x. Epstein is talking...
This is all allegedly. Isn't it crazy how we're literally living in a, depending on which subject that we're talking about from the Epstein files, we are living in a horror movie. We're living in a science fiction movie. We're living in a drama, mystery, thriller movie. My God. Oh my, yeah, listen. if you ever want to feel disgusted, you can look up what you can find in certain medications and vaccines and shots and everything. You'll be like, they put what in it? Oh my God. Allegedly, I was also hearing stuff like, they found ways to put it in this, and they found ways to put it in that, and yeah, so you consume this, you already got it. I remember this, though. I remember them talking about the shedding of viral proteins. If you either got the coof or got the jab, either way, you were going to shed proteins. And I remember I got sick one time and I ended up getting it. And I talked to my doctor. He said, well, where you at? What you been doing? And I said, just doing my normal thing. I'm at my house. I go to the gym. I might go to the grocery store. I come back. He said, it's the gym. He said, I'm willing to bet it's the gym. He said, because so many people have got it or gotten vaccinated, they're shedding these proteins. So, I got it kind of frequently. Like that 1 year, I got it like 4 or 5 times. And after that, I was good. But, I never got in any way, shape, or form, but I kept getting sick. And the one thing I noticed that was different, that it felt like a really bad cold or flu, but I would get right in the middle of my tongue. Let me know if this happened to the rest of you. And right in the middle of my tongue, I would get a little bump. In the middle. You know what I mean? Back there. Never had it ever before in my life. But I started to notice that while I was sick, that would pop up. And I would have the same feeling that I had before when I had it. And I'm like, this is like a telltale sign of it. This is ridiculous. And I would get chills with it and the shakes and stuff like that. You know what this reminds me of? Like, if that's true, if he really wanted his DNA and everybody, in a different way, it reminds me of Genghis Khan. Because they say Genghis Khan was running around conquering And he would always take the prettiest princesses or whatever, the prettiest women for himself, and have children with them. And so, like, I forgot what percentage it is of, like, I think this is of the Chinese that have his genes. What percentage of Chinese have Genghis Khan's genes?
About 8% of men in areas of northern China, which were part of the Mongol Empire, have a specific Y chromosome linked to Genghis Khan. This genetic marker is found in about 0.5% of men globally, representing roughly 16 million descendants.
Wow. Wow. There's a whole lot of procreating, bull. Oh, well. Post comments down below. Let me know what you think about this. Do you believe that it's true? Do you believe that it's not true? Let me know.